Hello, people. You welcome back to the channel. It's your one and only Lady Jackson, bringing you this week with Mzansi 8 live eviction show at the 8-day hard. So, of course, if you're here, then it means you have to stay. So, click on the subscribe button, click on the bell button for notification on every post I make. Don't forget to share comments down below and also share this video so the more people can get to see. Now, of course, without wasting your time, let's get right into the update of the live eviction. I'm going to start from here. So, we had a video made as Big Brother called the housemates into the lounge as the live eviction started. We saw a video that was made by Yolanda. She apologizes to the housemates, her family members, and her fans. Now, her fans are called Yoli Fires. So she was like saying that she apologized directly to Papago, saying she never meant anything the way it came out, that she was sorry what she said and the things she said about him, and that honestly, thinking about it, she knew that she only said that because of their age difference, that if that they were to sleep together or be intimate, she is 33 and he is 27, that people were going to see it that way, that it was like a molestation or something, and that she really came here for her mom. She has learned a lot from the housemates, but she came here for her mom, and now she has disappointed her mom, that she hopes her mom will forgive her. Soon she started crying. We saw Z cleaning her eyes and stuff. It was quite emotional because like, this was not supposed to happen, and it's not like we're picking sides or anything, but it has happened. It is what it is. Of course, we had Lawrence, who congratulated the housemates. First off, he congratulated Papa Ghost for winning the head of house, and that happy birthday, that this week was his birthday, the past week. And then, of course, he congratulated the housemates based on the fact that they are the top 10 in the show, and it's a great feat to get to. He then, asked Papa Ghost how it has been winning the head of house finally, and then with the leaving of Lerato. He said it was quite hard, heavy, shocking, and it's been a difficult week because people have been emotionally expressive this week, and it's just a lot, but in all, he is grateful and he is happy. Lawrence then went to Mark Jr., whom he congratulated on his win for the Friday games, where he won 5,000 rand. He, of course, told the housemates that, they've had a great time getting to this point, and none of them should feel like less of a person, because there will be at least one eviction tonight. And then we had a break with one artist. I've forgotten the name of the artist. It was a guy and a girl. They sang and danced. Their dances were very good. And then, of course, we had a recap of the week from the HOH games, the midweek games, the fights, the quarrels, the pool party, the jacuzzi party, the Saturday night party, the disqualification of Yolanda, everything, the drama between Liema and Makeke. And then we came back with Lawrence telling the housemates who are up for eviction to stand up, and then he started talking to them. He said, first, Mpumi, why did you say or feel some type of way when Papa Ghost was saying that Liema was the most talented of you all? And she was like, first off, I'm not jealous or anything, and I don't look down on Liema, but I felt it was quite wrong for Papa Ghost to bring that out to everybody's face and rub it in, when she obviously knows that everybody is equally talented. They might not have the best vocals, they might not have the vocal cord that Liema has, but everybody's talented. Young Papi is a very good photographer and videographer. She can act, this person can do this, that person can do that. She just believes that such a comment was meant for the privacy of just Papa Ghost and Liema, not to come and rub it in people's faces. And of course, Lawrence moved on to ask Sinai how it was being the mediator between Makeke and Liema, and what the result has been. And he said he just felt that these two people were on the edge of the opposite sides, and he didn't want to come into a compromise of understanding each other, but he felt he did what he was supposed to do and did well, getting to speak to Liema and getting to speak to Makeke and getting them to both calm down. And then Lawrence was like, okay, but have they settled? Are they calm now? Sinai responded saying no. Since then, they've not spoken to each other. They've not tried to settle it. And it's just going to be their deal. Lawrence then went to Willie, whom he asked, why do people call Liema lastborn? Because this was what caused the issue yesterday, the lastborn and the anger issues conversation. And then, Willie was like, maybe it's because she's the lastborn. Lawrence was like, is she really the lastborn? And of course, Willie responded, I really don't know. She just acts like one. And then, of course, Lawrence moved that question to Z, asking her the same question, as she was like, first off, we need to point out the fact that Liema acts like a lastborn. This she shows in delaying to do what she's supposed to do, and most times not doing them, and then feels like she can get away with them, which she obviously ends up getting away with them. That's just why we think or take her as lastborn, and sometimes she even indicates it. And of course, it's not like anything is wrong in her doing it, but it affects people, and it's not nice. And then, of course, Lawrence went to Mark Jr., whom he asked how it's been like with Liema and, getting cozy with her. Now, of course, Mark Jr. laughed it off, saying, oh no, they're just really cool friends. And he has not been talking Liema in, as suggested by Lawrence, that he knows that they can be good friends. But, of course, he has somebody outside of the house. That's what he was just hinting on. And then, of course, we then had a guest appearance from Lerato, whom Lawrence asked what her game was in the house, and she was like, she really didn't have a game but being herself. But the truth is, this is the real world, and the real Lerato is not a nice girl. We next saw her journey in the house, and then Big Brother, Lawrence had to take her into the house where she threw her dagger to one of the housemates. To our shock, she threw her dagger to Papa Ghost and said it was her birthday gift to him. Now, of course, we then had another break where the same artist who sang and danced before came back on stage, danced and sang, and then Lawrence went back into the house where he told the housemates who were up for eviction to get up, and then announced that young Papi has been evicted from the Big Brother Mzansi house. Of course, Z was sad. He was sad, but then he went around, hugged the housemates, and then had to leave. Of course, we had where young Papi said that we had where young Papi said that his relationship and connection with Z was genuine, it's all love and stuff, and then we had to go into the house for him to throw his dagger, with which he said with all love he's throwing his dagger at Z, and we're going to see how that punishment goes. She was shocked that he did that, but it is what it is. Now, of course, what this means is that the remaining 8 housemates are probably in the finals. If they're in the finals, since we have 2 weeks, means they're not in the final. You know what? I'm going to bring that update to you, but of course, for now, that's all I have for you, and see you on the next video. Bye.
I want to apologize straight to Ghost for what I said to you. I'm out. So I just pray that my mom also forgives me.
Everyone is as talented as Liema. If he wanted to say that, he could have just said it with Liema. And
you throwing a dagger to, and why?